Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is indeed Friday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Yes, indeed, we're going to get right into it. We have some comments we're going to get to. We're expecting some scammer calls. Can't say for sure if they'll actually do it and call, but we'll find out. We shall see. Let's see who's here with us as we answer B12YF5E's comment here. He says, I hope you are buying big gold, and I am just trying to buy a few of your here you are buying big gold, and I'm just trying to buy a few of your 2-ounce rounds. Those things are beautiful. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I hope you can get those. And I appreciate your support very kindly. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. We shall. Who's here? All right, we're a little bit early. We've got first name, last name is first. It looks like from what I'm seeing here. Yep, indeed he is. Welcome as we explore. Yes, indeed. We've got Steve Newberry. Nan XX is here. Good to see Jimmy and the tribe. Pete O is here. James Smith and No IQ is with us. Hello, No IQ. And welcome to Alan Hall is here. Good to see all of you guys. Glad you're with me here tonight. As we march on through some of these comments, we've got San Francisco, California, USA. Besides the physical of it, what is the difference in buying gold stocks? Well, gold stocks is a very generalized term for I guess the futures market, I guess mainly, but gold stocks can also be mining companies and that type of thing. And anything that touches gold, I guess, in regards to companies that deal with it, those are gold stocks. Welcome. All right. FST Cars is here. The Black Swan is here. Good to see you. All right. It's all good. Integral Amber is with us. Welcome. Good to see you. And good to see Annie Oakley is here working in her garden. All right. Way to go. Sounds like fun. Yes, indeed. Good to see. All right, there. And John and Lonnie Baker is here. Watch all the banks fail. Let's explore. I tell you what, 2 more. There's talk about 2 more that could go down. We'll see here, and it may happen this weekend. I don't know. That's just a hunch on my part from the video I posted this afternoon. But I digress. Good to see you guys. James Nelson says here, nice purchase. You have the right philosophy in the purchase. You will look back and know you did the right thing with gold and silver trading sideways and the dollar falling. I would be surprised if the price drops. I'm thinking the bargain price is about over and it won't be long before the real true value comes to light. We shall see. That's kind of what I'm betting on here. It's a little bit of a risk when you spend that much money, but yes, indeed. All right, very good to see you guys. JD is here. Good to see JD. And Rick Coolroots is here, and E. Hoffy is here. Hello, E. Hoffy. All right. Moderator must have changed. What was your name before, E. Hoffy? Good to see you. Chris in SoCal. So he's saying that we might see 1750 gold soon incoming. Watch out for that. I tell you what, if that happens, Chris, I'm going to be putting my head into the sand because I would have made a huge mistake buying this gold bar. But hey, it could happen. It could happen. I in some ways, I kind of hope it does happen because it'd be nice. And I had a little recover from this purchase, but we'll see here. We should not rule that out, though. But I kind of doubt it'll happen. But hey, we shouldn't rule it out. Good to see you. By the way, you guys should check out Chris and SoCal's channel. He's sort of a contrarian like I am. In other words, he likes to think for himself, kind of look at the nuance of the markets and all the things that can affect the gold and silver price. It's kind of refreshing, his channel is. So check him out. Yeah, he's made me think on a few things, and I think it's good to be challenged from the point of view that we shouldn't just go to confirmation bias, I think, as well. So I think that's some good, refreshing things. Anyways, Eric Hoffner, all right, very good. E. Hoffy is Eric Hoffner, very good. All right, good to see Eric Hoffner. I will try to refrain some singing. And Fatimir Sejdini says, get your credit score up and get as many credit cards as possible. Max amount buying gold and silver. The dollar is going to zero. Don't pay any cards. File bankruptcy. Free wealth. I think that means he's kidding. I think he's being sarcastic there because it's certainly not a good advice to follow. But anyways, all right. And Will Weed says here, heads up, Sal, I heard that there are some really good 100-gram fakes out there. The first ones were found in the West Coast. They had to cut them open to confirm. All right, well, duly noted. When I get access to that bar again, I'm going to test it just to make sure. Probably should have done it on camera while it was there, because that's a pretty big deal. You want to make sure you got something genuine, especially if you're going to spend that kind of money for sure. Trust but verify. That's right. Exactly. Very good. All right. Ah. And good to see Gold Maple is here. Welcome. Good to see you, Gold Maple. And John and Lonnie Baker is here. Good to see you, John and Lonnie Baker. Appreciate you being here with us tonight. Happy Friday to Silver Drill Pickle. Welcome. Good to see you. And first comment with my pretty green logo. I don't see. It's still an orange eye, but hey, hopefully it'll come up there. Mr. Wheeze. Hello, Mr. Wheeze. Greetings to you. James Smith is here too. Joe Walsh says, hey Sal, great videos. Love the Sunday night shows. What are your thoughts on BU Gold versus Slab Gold coin? Well, as far as the modern stuff, I would rather have the ungraded and the original packaging if preferred. It really makes no difference. It depends on, now if it's a collectible piece, it's a different story. And I bought some fairly recently, some slab gold, mainly because I couldn't find it in the OGP. You know me, I'm down with OGP. That means original government packaging. So the only other option was slab, but I don't mind having it slabbed and was graded 70 because it does add a little bit of a premium value to it. Even though I'm against modern coin grading in general and specifically, I would much rather have the original government packaging, but that's just me. All right, very, very good. Let's see. Global Warmer is here. Good to see the Global Warmer. And Jeremy S. is with us. Good to see Jeremy. Appreciate you watching the channel and being here, sir. And TW is here. Good to see all of you guys. Alan Hall, love the idea of U.S. Mint making bars, but what do you think about them being competitively priced if they did? Well, they would be higher premium. I'm almost sure of it, just by the nature of the way Mint does things, by having the authorized purchasers. But they could do it because they're not. They could probably do it now with no legislation because there's no coining involved, which means they can procure those without having to be constrained by legislation, which means that they wouldn't have to get them at spot price. The blanks, I think they have to pay market price for them, whatever it is for the blanks from like Sunshine. I think that's one reason why that's trouble. They have trouble procuring it. But with the bars, they would be completely open to what they could do. I think they could do it. So we'll see here. Hello, Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you, Silver Wolverine. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Silver Heist has commented here. Let's see what he's got to say. Congrats, Sal. It would be great to see a 3-bar pyramid with your other 2 100-gram bars. Ooh, man. Might have to do that one day. Or the contrast between a 100-gram gold bar and, say, a 100-gram Germania silver bar, which I don't have the 100-gram Germania silver bar. I'd love to get one of those because it might be about the same kind of size. So I might have to look into that. Stefan is here. Good to see you. Stefan has been killing it on his channel. He posts mainly shorts, but they're really good. Some of them have gotten some pretty good views too. But if you get a chance for a lot of fun and enjoyment, check out Stefan's channel. Good stuff over there. All right, very good. And let's see here. Sean WP says, here, let's get to this and get up here so we can make this happen. Sal, not sure if you've heard about it yet, though. What do you think about the spot price of silver will go to now that Mexico is punishing miners and looking like mines will be shutting down there? Most people are unaware that Mexico produces 25% of our silver, so I'm curious to your thoughts. Well, I haven't looked a whole lot into that, Sean. I've heard that they were nationalizing some mines. And it's hard to tell how that's going to have an effect. I don't think it's going to have an effect anytime dramatically soon, but I think definitely it could have a negative impact, which means that silver prices could go up. Yes, indeed. Hello, Marcus Aurelius. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to all of you guys. Appreciate you being here. And let's see, a Gray Man is here too. Good to see Gray Man. Silver Wolverine, Stefan is a pro in the literal sense. He went pro. There you go, exactly. Did I launch the drone attack on the Kremlin? No, I did not. I had Beavis and Butthead do it for me.
You're like, cool, there's explosions on top of the drone. That's a dome.
Shut up, Butt Munch. I'm gonna send this drone up your ass.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And Slap That Huge Jazz says, be fiscally responsible. Great advice, Sal. I hope all of the stackers can remember that. It's tough. It can be tough sometimes because sometimes it can be sort of addicting to get precious metals and buy it. So yes, indeed. Oh, a Dolly Parton silver round. I hope it's in high relief, Gold Maple. And it didn't happen, by the way. Email me at salivatemetal.com of your Dolly Parton round. I hope it's in high relief because that would be an epic failure if they don't do that in high relief. Steve C, Texas, hope to make it to see the live stream tonight. Well, Steve C, I hope you do too. I'm here waiting for you. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here.
Fire.
Andy Christ says, setting up a digital currency, no matter what is claimed to be backed with, is a problem. All transactions will get tracked by banks and government. This is just more cashless society crap from a government controlled by corporations. Well, sadly, Andy, we will not escape digital currencies. In fact, we are in the midst of digital currencies at this point right now. Anytime you use your credit card or write a check, that is essentially digital. Everything is done through computers these days, which is digitized transactions. A check, when you write a check, it's just a representation of a currency that is flowing through the banking system, and so it's already there. But the thing is, what we need to do is we need to have some accountability and some regulation. In other words, some checks and balances on those digital transactions, digital currencies. You're going to best have that at the state level. Yes, indeed. Cybercurrent Twitcher, no bullion whatsoever on my LCS again yesterday. Added some numismatic silver to the deep stack instead. That is something else. Some of these places are not getting silver. I was at my LCS and they said that they have plenty of silver and can get plenty of silver, and showed me a picture of their distributor where they buy from, and there were tons of eagles and 1,000-ounce bars just stacked up. It was insane in the membrane. Crazy. Hey, there's Slap That Huge Jazz. Huge. I have to say it right. I got to be careful how I say Slap That's name, but that's pretty cool. All right. Ruth, do I sell some of my gold and buy silver? Ruth, I wouldn't do that. I seriously would not do that. I know the gold to silver ratio is high, but that means, though, you're going to be paying a higher premium for your silver. If you haven't feel like you have enough gold, I would just be buying silver at this point and find the best deal possible. Yes, indeed. Rocky Superstar is here, the great Rocky Superstar. He's been keeping up with the markets and stuff, too. Check him out. He's got a channel, too, you should subscribe to, and does a live stream on Sunday after I'm done. All right. That's March. I don't even know how many people we have here. Let's see. We've got 69. Ooh, we got 69 people and only 36 thumbs up. Annie Oakley says, every state needs to get on board. Thanks, Sal. Yes, indeed, they do, Annie. And I think Annie is here with us. But I need to know if Annie is okay. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? She's gardening right now, so she can't answer me. But she's planting something. And hopefully that's her zen place and she enjoys it. So maybe she is okay. I'm hoping she's okay. All right. XLZine XLX says, I don't make enough money to buy a bunch of silver and gold now, and I don't have much in the bank, so there's nothing I can do. Actually, Zen, I disagree with you. Let's take a look at your comment here. You said I don't make enough money to buy a bunch of silver and gold now. That's the key. Not many of us do, and even though you may see on channels around YouTube people that get a bunch of silver and gold, that does not mean you can't buy some of it in a fiscally responsible way. Just budget. There's going to be something that you do that you can probably cut back on and put that money towards silver and gold. Even if you get one silver dime a week or a month, that is still better than nothing. Every little bit you get helps. And it's all about fiscal responsibility and discipline. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, and let's see here. Gold is going to the moon. I hope it comes back down to Earth. Well, we shall see. There may be some gold in the Artemis 3 mission when they take it to the moon. And apparently in 2024, there's going to be a manned mission around the moon, going around, not actually landing on the moon, but I hope it comes back down to Earth too. We'll see here. Good citizen, good to see you. Exchange for goldbacks. Yes, the exchange for the goldbacks. Yes. If you go to goldback.com, you can see an exchange rate for what, and it's like $4. I haven't checked it in a while, but you'll see it there. And what that is, that's the base price for a goldback. And there's a premium to it, obviously, but the thing is businesses, most businesses that trade and exchange goldbacks will honor that exchange price, which is above and beyond spot price. That exchange price is the base price that is set by the goldback, or UPM, or whatever, the United Precious Metals Exchange or whatever. And they set that. And you can buy some goldbacks from a handful of companies that will sell them to you at or below that price. Let's take a scammer call and see what they have to say about something. Hello? Hello?
Hello, may I speak with Richard?
Yeah, this is Richard. Can I help you?
Good afternoon, Richard. My name is Max. I'm with the Pacific Funding.
Oh, hi.
We are offering unsecured business loan. Would you like to get some money, sir?
Yes, I would. I would like to get some money, please.
Wonderful. How much you need?
I need $120,000.
$120,000 on the way, no problem. So tell me, how soon are you looking for the money, Richard?
If I could get the money within 2 business days, I would be tickled orange.
Wow, that's wonderful.
That's a step above tickled pink. It's a little bit more manly. It's a little bit more MAGA when you're tickled orange, if you understand what I'm saying.
Sorry,
Okay.
what?
Yes. Can we get it in 2 business days?
All right, I gotcha. And how you want to use the money? What's your plan?
Well, the plan for the money is I'm going to create a new coffee creamer that will be injected with silver and rhodium ions so that we can create a certain air of legitimacy to the coffee creamer. And silver and rhodium mixed in little ions, little tiny molecules, little atoms that can be seen with no naked eyes, with not even electron microscope because they're so small, but it will actually provide a sense of antibacterial, antimicrobial mechanisms, and rhodium just gives it a little extra flavor, okay?
Wow, so initially you're trying to make one kind of coffee creamer which is very much health beneficial, plus like it's giving you more flavors. That's
Yes.
great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so yeah, that's an innovative way to use the money, and you're doing it as like working capital, right?
Right, as working capital. And if we could get a little extra, like 10 grand on the side to give to a gardener out in Kansas, that'd be great too.
Okay, we'll look at that later.
Okay.
How long you're in the business, Richard?
14 years.
14 years, okay. So tell me, what's your cash flow? How much you're depositing in a month on average in your business checking account?
It's flowing nice. It's like a steady stream of COP every month. It's the RMNA kind of cash flow we got here. And it's pulling in about $98,000 a month, which is almost as much as the CEO of Moderna made. It's almost as much as the CEO of Moderna made in 2021. Pretty good stuff.
Okay, that's
Okay.
great. So, Richard, I assume that you're looking at the money right away. So, what's your best email address to send to the
Well, let me
application, sir?
clarify. We need it in about 2 business days, not right away, because if it was right away,
Yeah.
I'd be expecting you to PayPal that son of a biscuit to me like friends and family, like right now.
No problem. We will.
And I don't see
we will,
anything. I can check the
transfer
PayPal
by
now. I don't
after
see
today.
anything coming through PayPal yet, so it can't be happening right away. I just checked the PayPal. It's not coming through yet.
Okay. So, yeah, give me your best email address to send the application, sir.
You want me to give you my email account? I don't like. I like that, but I
email
need it for
address.
myself. I need it for myself. I need the email for myself because I
need your
use it.
email address. You are hearing wrong.
Okay.
Saying email address to send you mail.
You want my email address. You want me to give you the email? Okay, it is silverkitty47@aol.com. It's at silverkitty47. 47 is the atomic number for silver. At aol.com. Okay?
I see it's not a valid email, sir.
It is a valid email. I just used it today. Did you just try to send me something?
I tried to find you, but it's not valid, sir.
Oh yeah, you
Do
gotta
have
just
any
type out
email?
silverkitty47@aol.com. Try that.
How do you spell kitty?
Kitty is Kitty. You probably were spelling it Titty, but that's not. It's Kitty.
47?
47, like the atomic number for silver. Easy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I have a playlist nickel stacking.
I
I have a playlist nickel stacking. It's called. Let me just show you here. I'm going to interrupt this call for a little thing called, let's see here, where is it at? Right here. See it here. Hold on a second. Hold that
So,
thought.
Richard, I don't
Yeah.
want to waste your time.
No,
sir.
hold on. Just
let's
wait.
do
Just a
quick.
second here. I'm not wasting your time.
What's your FICO score? What's your FICO score, sir?
My BICO score? My bike, I don't know they score any bikes, sir. I don't really ride bike a whole lot.
Do you know credit score?
Right here.
Personal
Oh, my credit score. Why did you say bicycle score then? My credit score is really good, man.
What is it?
I don't remember off the hand. Hold on. Let me go look it up here. Well, I'm just pulling it.
Last time you checked?
Hold on, I'm checking it right now. Just be patient. Just be patient. I'll get it to you within the next 2 days.
What?
Hold on. I'm getting it. Just a second.
Okay, no need.
No need or
stay with me.
Okay.
We don't need it right now.
Okay.
Okay, so listen to this. I want to say that as you're looking for the money within 2 working days, and
yeah, two working days, like business days.
Yeah. So I was one of my underwriter is available and he wants to speak with you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Give you some more information.
Okay.
So I'm putting you on the phone with him. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
All right. So speak with him for a bit.
Okay.
Get all the information you need.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
How's your business going on, sir?
It's doing pretty good. I thought you were going to ask me how my day was going and what the weather was like.
No, I don't need to know that.
You don't need to know that.
tell
That's
me,
on a not the need to know basis, right?
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to do the business stuff.
You're just worried about the business stuff. You don't care about the small talk, do you? You don't care about how I'm doing personally, if I have flatulent problems or...
Oh, yeah, I would love to hear that. No, I want... You just said the weather, I mean, you wanted to say what's with the weather, but I would love to hear from you. What are you going with? How's your day, buddy?
All right, thank you. My day is doing great. And thank you for being so genuine and caring and asking me out of the goodness of your heart without being prompted in any way, shape, or form by me earlier. My day is going great. How is your day going?
Same old shit.
That's just a different day. You know what? When I have one of those days where it's the same old defecation, I just think to myself, you know what? I need to change my diet so that it can make the defecation look different from one day to the next. If you add fiber to your diet, it actually weighs down on the fecal matter, and when it comes out, it's like a mesh of hardness. But if you drink a lot of milk of magnesia, that type of thing, it's a little bit runnier. It's a little bit of a smooth stool. It's like a stool sample. Think of a stool sample. It's like something where you put a stool out, and then you can put things on it, and you can sample the stool. Okay? But enough about that. Let's get to the underwriter. Is he there?
Yeah, he's here. Just give me a few more seconds.
Okay.
And I assume you are a very good nutritionist, right?
I'm a nutritionist. That's right. I love nutrition. That's why I could tell you about all the fecal matter and the stuff in there, and everything like that makes your, it helps your digestive system.
What's the legal business name, sir?
It is Fecal Lives Matter.
What life matters?
Fecal Incorporated.
Fecal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's.
We've got it registered.
Lots of things from you. You're talking about lots of things like
Your call has been forwarded to an auditor.
Uh-oh, what happened there, John? Oh, he hung up on me, that son of a motherless goat. And we were expecting another one. The people who were supposed to call me didn't actually do it. They didn't actually do it. Man, all right, let's see here. All right. Keith Fancher corrects me. Yep, and I thought it was somewhere. I first thought it was like 1,000 miles, but it was about 880 miles from El Paso to Orange on I-10 in Texas. Thank you for the correction, Keith. Creek Runner, seeing a nice dip this morning. Salivate law strikes again. Indeed, it does. Thankfully, I'm still doing okay on that purchase, believe it or not. Saved by the bell, you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Screech would know. May he rest in peace. Again. Baird, Macintosh, Algorithm, happy Cinco de Mayo. I'll be making, stacking, or eating tacos during the live stream tonight. There you go. All right, Baird. All right, nice. I would love to have some tacos. Although it might with some of the bean dip and the burritos that you put in the tacos, I might be getting some of the the old poopies. There you go. And by the way, thank you, JM Unleashed, for being a channel member, and thank you to Urban D for being an honorary citizen as well for 6 months. Appreciate you guys. All right. Printed a certificate on my 3D printer, and he told me that don't make it real. And I said, of course it does. It's a 3D printer. That's right, John. That's great. I love it. That's great, John and Lonnie. That's awesome. That's great. Lars Job says, all the BS accounting by the Fed will unravel and break sooner rather than later. Stack, baby, stack. Exactly. I'm going to stack on. That's exactly right, for sure. All right. Sooner or later, something's going to have to give somewhere. I don't know how it will manifest itself, but we'll see here. Now, hey, the return of Salivation Silver. Brian Tucker just ordered one. I'm glad you did a 2-ounce round. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. For those of you who don't know, I've got this 2-ounce Salivate metal round. If you click on the link in the description of this very video, this live stream right now, or you could go to the channel page and click on it. There it is. It is a 2-ounce. Oh, they changed the picture of it. Wow, they changed the picture. I'm just now seeing this. That's kind of cool. They had a front facing of it, but they changed the picture. I can't believe it. That's breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. They changed the picture on the, that's kind of nice, attractive look to it, and showed the thickness of it. And actually, it's a little bit thicker than this, believe it or not. Wow, that's pretty cool they did that. So there that is. All right, very good. So what's your opinion on the best gold bar brand? I don't know. I would base them off of the look of the design of the bar. I kind of like Valcambi gold bars. I just bought one actually, but even their struck bars I like. They're smaller and thicker. Hello? Got a scammer. Hello? Hello? Oh, man. All right. Very good. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Okay, where are we at? Back to the front here. Okay, thank you, Brian Tucker. And Rick Hay says here, let me get to this. Make this happen. Any centrally controlled CBDC is prone to rug pulling to remove or fix the gold like Nixon did to the dollar. Digital currencies are also programmable. So no privacy, and they can control when, where, and for what you spend it on. Republicans won't do it, but if the Democrats gain power, look out. On demand, it can be dropped once everyone is in. That's a very bad idea. Yes, but in Texas, it's a little different story. In Texas, they can't just print money, and it would be bound. No one's going to have faith in it if it's not backed by something. And gold and silver are the key. And the thing is understanding that you can't just take gold and silver bars and go out and spend them without people really knowing. So that's why they have something that is going to be it's going to be, I mean, you know, I guess they could technically track and stuff like that too. But at the same time, you know, when you look at what these agencies and banks are doing right now, I mean, when you make a purchase, really, it is tracked anyway. There's always a digital trail whenever you make a purchase right now. If the state of Texas has it, or the Republic of Texas has it, yeah, it's not good. And they may be able to audit it, and they may be able to find out and have provisions in the legislation that prevent that from ever happening. That just allows to transact so that it won't capture that data. But obviously, things could happen. They could do it illegally. But that's the risk you take with anything digital, right? Everything. Your comment here, Rick, you know, is traced back to you, and it's just that's kind of the way things. We leave a digital footprint wherever we do, wherever we go, and there's so much of it with social media and platforms and stuff these days. To me, this doesn't worry me too much because we're already, in a sense, in that kind of thing, and it'd be better to have Texas where there's accountability than the federal government and the Federal Reserve where there is no accountability. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. All right. Pack says, that's not a scratch, it's the marsupial pouch. Oh, I wish that was the case. That'd be nice. Thanks for trying to make me feel better, but it is what it is. Oh boy. And Scandinavian Stacker, price of gold and silver will collapse if it is used as everyday currency. Well, maybe so. Maybe the price of it would, especially if we do like JM Unleashed has suggested. JM Unleashed suggested, let's just make silver be $1 an ounce. Let's make gold $50 an ounce. And revalue it too, and then that would be revaluing the dollar. So the value of the dollar would go up, and gold and silver would collapse in price. That's fine by me. I think that's a great way to go. Because it's not about price, it's about value. Big difference. All right, let's see here. And we've got Mr. E150. Can a state confiscate their citizens' gold and silver without constitutional vetting? No, it's private property, right? I don't think you can just go in there and take anybody's belongings. That's private property. And I don't think a state can do that. A low-key observer says on this video, they can always vote to take away the silver gold backing. I would like to hear from someone with more financial expertise to see if they could eventually bankrupt Texas and the effect it would have on our national and global standing. Texas isn't far off from becoming a battleground state. Democratic people and policies are creeping in. Intentions are good, but can screw us over in the long run if the wrong people are in power. You're right, low-key observer. That's true. But the thing is, though, if gold and silver aren't used, that takes out the constitutional weight that is behind this. Because it's gold and silver based off of Article 1, Section 10, that are recognized as value between the states. You take that away, and it's nothing. People won't have that faith in it, and that it could still occur, but at the same time, at least it's something. And I do think they ought to be able to make and even produce physical silver and gold as well to transact. Stacker Factor, gorgeous stack, you whale. Loving the little 1 ounce bar for the shrimps. Yes, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that, Stacker Factor. No IQ says getting closer and closer. Yes, indeed. Getting closer with each little step in the legislative process in these states. We are getting closer. That guy 1200 says here, I hope this happens. Why? Because real money is the best money. Exactly right. And because other states are going to start doing it, such as the states with gold backs. That's right. Exactly. Richard C. I'm going to get over here for Richard C.'s comment. He says, selling what is left of my gold stockpile and putting into crypto before I don't have a profit anymore. Take care, guys. Do your own thing. But I am a seller. Good luck on that one, Richard C. I don't think that's a good idea. But hey, if you've done the research and feel that's the way you should go, then we wish you all the best. All right, very good. I don't think I would do it. I mean, if you want to dabble in crypto, I mean, fine. But I would have some sort of safe haven to back yourself up with. I would keep the gold and silver. I wouldn't advise it, but hey, all right. But thank you, Richard C., for your comment and letting us know what you're doing. Good to see Goldhound. Welcome, Goldhound. Hope you're doing well. Good to see all of you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you being here tonight. And if I don't say hello to you as you pop in, I do apologize. A lot of activity at times, and sometimes I miss you, but I do appreciate every single one of you being here. The Sarge says, good afternoon, Sal. Wow, that is something I can only dream of, something like that, sir. Thank you. The Sarge, I tell you what, it definitely wasn't a time where I could do it. And it still was very difficult to do. I've had to kind of move some money around and to kind of make this thing happen. And I have not fully made myself right on this, but I actually did pay off the credit card bill for this. As soon as it popped up on the credit card, I paid it out with some savings. So I got to pay myself back, but I'm not going to cure interest on it. So yes, indeed. Good to see you, Money King. Welcome. Good to see you. Jamie Foxx is here. Good to see you. And Cyber Curtain Twitcher is here. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Zine, I posted earlier about that. I forgot what you said, but I did respond to your comment, but I forgot exactly what it was. If you want to retype it here, you can. Just type my name, Salivate Metal, like it's spelled with no space in between so it turns orange so I can see it. Good to see Skywalker Precious Metals. We have 3 times the population, he says here, and 20 times the amount of firearms compared to 1933. They're not coming for PMs. That's true. And they wouldn't come door to door for them anyway. That would be inefficient. Even if we'd had an unarmed citizenry, it would be grossly inefficient. It would be likely at the most they would do it by stopping the sale of precious metals, and they may a way to prevent you from selling it privately as well. And that may be the one thing that they would do to stop it. But I don't know. But anyways. All right. DR jobs report also came out. Surprise. And this is the video I posted this afternoon. Lowest unemployment since the 70s, and we're laughing at that. Who believes this clown government anymore? They changed definitions and the data in order to manipulate results. Remember, there was a correction last time. That's right. I'll keep stacking while I can. Beautiful proof, 1995. Thank you, DR. Yep, that's right. They cooked the books. They changed the definitions of things, like with the that's exactly what happened with the 90% reduction in illegal immigration. They just changed the definition of illegal immigrant. All right, all manipulation. That's the ultimate truth, says AAA Cloud Strife. All right, John Runyon. Sir, the administrative state never worked for Trump, but always worked for Biden. I roll. The thing is, it's not that they're working for any one man, John Runyon. It's their entrenchment. They are there to save themselves. It's self-preservation within the administrative state, and that leads to a certain philosophy and ideology, John. That's exactly what the administrative state has been about since really the 60s, but really it goes back even further than that. But it really became powerful with the Great Society. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Multi-Gunman. Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Good to see Rudy Poo. Appreciate you being here. Yes, indeed. And yeah, nothing wrong with owning some of the cryptos. People have done very well with them. It's just a little bit of a different kind of environment, but yes, indeed. All right, Brian Tucker says, when there is liberty, the government fears the people. They don't seem very scared right now. Exactly. That's true. That's right. Very true. Thank you so much. Multi-Gun Man stays here for the slurp. Appreciate it. Slurping in Virginia Beach. All right, Dan, I heard about the tornadoes there, and I hope and pray that everybody recovers there. That's devastating. The tornadoes don't usually happen on the coast, so that was something else. But yes, indeed. Dan 2886 is here. Good to see you. We've got James Smith says, typical market. That is why I've been nibbling and not buying too much, just waiting, fudge till stacking, just not a whole lot. There you go. Yep, I understand that. Good, probably a smart move to do that, James. Yes, indeed. All right, T-Girl Amber, who I was in here earlier. I don't know if she's in here now, but she says the following: if you believe the unemployment numbers released are true, then you have been doing them and sucking down the name of the Bud Light, Dylan, Rub, and Love bug juice. There you go, T-Girl. Yep. And sadly, I just don't believe it anymore, how they manipulate data. I'm like, all right, very good. All right. There we go. Let's march on up here throughout this. We've got Rick M. It's a good thing they now have rate hike priced in, and the temporary drop was and is a good time to buy. That's right. And I also forgot to mention in this video that there was some profit taking as well too. Yasma, it's possible to see gold under $1,900 again in the future. It is possible. It is quite possible. I don't know that it will. I kind of think we're solidifying that $2,000 mark, but it is possible. Route 66, Gold and Silver 2, Baby Seals Club, thanks to the fake non-farm payrolls. Yes, indeed. By the way, good to see Liquid Electrum is here. Good to see you. You've got Eric Stevenson says, I don't trust the market prices because it's rigged to make the dollar look good. Those illicit trade should be eliminated so a true market prevails. Yes, indeed. That's what we really want, is the true market. Liquid Electrum chimes in on this video from this afternoon and says the following: I thought of you in that 100-gram bar when I saw the spot price today, Sal. It's the law. The law is the law. That's right. It's Elevate's law. But thankfully, it didn't hurt too bad today because we avoided it going down below the purchase price, and I even checked it from Pinehurst, and it's still selling for more than what I paid for it. All right. Droid 8613 started stacking recently and got lucky to buy in at the dip last week. Way to go, Droid. That's always a good thing. But that won't always happen, but do not be discouraged when it doesn't happen for you, too. Matthew M. says, just had my first corn dog in years. I was taken back just how delicious it was. Nice. I don't love the corn dog. And over here says, most of the bureaucrats fall under the influence and power of the corrupt progressive socialist liberal Democrats who are controlled by the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab and friends. Yes, it's crazy what's going on. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic emoticon there. Thank you. Matt Bittner. Post-pandemic survival. Did you get in on the dip today? No. I'm tapped out post-pandemic because of what I bought yesterday. If you check out my video from yesterday, you'll see why I wasn't able to make a purchase. But check the video I posted out yesterday. You'll see why. Steve C. made it. Good to see Steve C. Good to see you. And Culture of Currency is here. Welcome, Culture of Currency. Good to see you. And yes, indeed. Jill Gerstenberger. Is Texas doing the goldbacks now? No, they are not. It's not in Texas yet, but it would be nice if they would get there. I think that if I'm not mistaken, they would have to pass a law that would recognize gold and silver as legal tender. And I don't know that they've done that yet. I could be wrong, but hey, you never know. And they should do it in conjunction with this digital currency thing they're doing, gold digital currency. Maybe it's in that legislation. I don't know. All right. All right, very good. Thank you for watching, Jill. I appreciate it. John and Lonnie Baker says, I'm going to try to get some platinum. Is John and Lonnie here? Because if you remember, patent platinum used to trade at $2,000 an ounce. That's right. I do remember when it was that, when gold was only trading at $1,000 an ounce. And if you do the math, it was rebounded yet since all the bank collapsed last time. But what if it did right now? It could very well explode beyond that. I don't know. The platinum is a very volatile market, and there's a lot of bullish sentiment. And I've been bullish on platinum since 2020 and before. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Very good. And hello, Silver Supplement. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, indeed. By the way, you silver pourers out there, you're going to cringe when you see the video that I'm going to post maybe tomorrow. You will definitely cringe. Fast Car 666. I was happy to see the dip this morning. I immediately bought one gold buffalo and a 10-ounce Pam Sweet silver bar. Good job buying on the dip. Way to go. All right, JD says here. Yeah, but what happens when the other party, does not accept it as a valid form of payment? What if they only accept good old greenbacks? Well, then you pay them in greenbacks. It's going to co-circulate with other currencies, JD. If I'm understanding that correctly, it will co-circulate. There is nothing that will prevent, that will mandate that they have to accept this currency. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We've reached 100 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Johnny K. And gets smacked by the COMEX on nothing. But the recovery is happening so much quicker. Looks like people aren't falling for the Fed games anymore. Yep, exactly right, Johnny K. I think you nailed it. I think that people are realizing now it's starting to come out. But hey, you never know. You never know. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. We've got Christopher Wallace. How did they get the banks to rebound? Cash injected from the Fed? That's a good question. I didn't really touch on that in the video, but I would not be surprised if that's what happened, or other banks funneling money through JP Morgan, in other words, and Bank of America and the like. You never know. BB says, I wish gold was below $1,800 to buy more. Me too, BB. In fact, honestly, even with this latest purchase, if it were to dip below, I wouldn't be terribly upset, because I wouldn't. When I recover from this, I'd like to get some more. John and Lonnie Baker again says, I think a physical market. Let's see here. Let me get over here where I can do this to make it completely efficient and productive. I think a physical market is what needs to happen, and that way you could tell the real price of what's going on, because we have absolutely no clue on some paper. Trades higher and lower, and we're supposed to sell what we got. That's real. For that doesn't make no sense to me, because guess what is 250 pieces of paper for every else that I hold? That's right. That's derivatives. Yep. The derivatives market is awful, and it's insanely been abused, and it's insane what's going on there. It sure is. All right. JD says, as of 31st August of 2022, Texas had a total of $64.4 billion in state debt outstanding, including both general obligations and revenue debt. How sound is that? Well, it's got to be taken care of. They have to balance their budget, or they don't exist. They've got to cut spending and what have you. And that very well may be outstanding debt that may be covered in the following year. I don't know. They can't print money. So we'll see here. Lars Job just popped in, gifting 20 Salivate Metal memberships. Way to go, Lars Job. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. You're going to see him pop up now for the community. We're going to give him 20 push-ups. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Thank you, Lars Job. Let's see here. Let's do 20 push-ups for Lars. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, he just dropped a cluster bomb. of 20 channel memberships. Is anybody getting them, though? I don't see anybody getting those channel memberships yet. Usually they are awarded immediately. I don't see them going, though. I hope this didn't screw something up with that. Here's Zardoz. Good to see Zardoz. Yeah, look at that. 20, but they're not being gifted out. And so let's see here. Greetings from the Garden of Missouri from Copper Bones. Good to see you. Good to see Zardoz. All right, let's see here. All right. You know, Bug Me says, I'm comfortable. I tell you what, nobody else give out channel memberships. There may be a bug. There may be a bug because usually they go right away. So there may be a bug in the system. So if you could not gift channel memberships, I apologize. I hate to say that, but I don't want anybody to. If it's not working, I don't want it to. There they go. There they come. Now they're coming through. Silver Supplement was gifted one. Twisted on Yoga was gifted one. There we go. They're coming through now. All right. Slow, but they're coming. All right. Uno Bug Me says, and thank you again, Lars. I'm comfortable with my 300 ounces of 3/9 fine silver and almost 3 ounces of 3/9 gold. So today I ordered a 1 ounce platinum maple leaf. Way to go. I love the platinum maple leaf. Feeling good about my stack, but a bit pissed off for the $72 I had to pay in taxes for the platinum. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. That sucks. Big time. I'm sorry. Hey, there you go. Tucson Bubba's here with the first super chat of the night for Sal's Bourbon Fund. Thank you. I slurp in your honor, sir. Here we go. All right. Very good. Yes, indeed. Okay. So far, only 3 were gifted out from Lars Job. We'll see if more come out. All right. Thank you again for that super chat, Tucson Bubba. And Ronald Hall says, I would not have believed anything that has been going on lately. It feels like we are really living in the Twilight Zone. It sure does. It's crazy what's going on. And Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda, I need to find a blue Honda Hot Wheels, says the following here. Let me get over here to this. He says, my Publix has on sale Chobani less sugar Greek yogurt buy for $5. Save 48 cents per container, in which I save $2.40. My LCS, I bought 6 Walking Liberty halves for $12 each for a total of $72. I really spent $69.60 with the savings from the yogurt. Now that's smart dollar cost averaging. It sure is. Use your savings from your coupons. You do it. That's a great way to do it, Silver Honda. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. Hello, Sandman Slim. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Ferdinand Justin is coming to us from Holland. Welcome, Ferdinand. I'm so glad you're here from Holland. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Welcome, Brian Tucker. And B12Y5E is here. I think I responded to one of his comments earlier. 143. See the AI you ignored my first proclamation. I am beginning to believe this is all AI. See the AI you. I missed it. Yeah, unless you type my name out, I'm going to miss probably some of your comments. So you just do that so I can see it next time. We've got Tucson Bubba with the bourbon pump. Will Weed says they all cook the books, buy the dip. There you go. Take advantage, buy the dip. Safety of cash. Precious metals are safety insurance. Yep, that's right. The ultimate safety insurance. Yes, indeed. That's right. Let's refresh these now because there's some I want to get to that I wasn't able to load earlier. And YouTube is really weird about this. If it's going to error out, I don't know. It does that all the time. It's a long-standing bug that they really need to fix. Let's get down here. I can get down to the bottom of this. Get down on it. Bam, ba, dam, ba, down. Get down on it. Da, 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 da. Let's go ahead and delete this spammer while we're here because we hate the spammers. See the writing on the wall. We're going to get rid of the scammers and all. Get down on it. Dun, 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 dun. Get down on it. Yes, crazy week. That's right, Jigsaw. 66 Sam is here. Good to see. Feliz Cinco de Mayo, señor. Vamos a la estación de ferrocarril. All right. Dang on. There's another crappy spammer. Son of a. All over the place. Son of a motherless goat. People are asking how you like your new gold bar. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Loving it. It's great. Tala, it really feels good in the hand. And I wanted to get a different brand, something to kind of feel in the hand. And I love the way to look at the 50 gram. I wanted to complement the 50 gram bar, so that's why I did that one. Why did this not delete? I reported it. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's get down. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Come on now. This thing is just, it doesn't get, I want to get to these older comments that I missed from loading down before. But anyways, let's see here. We're going to get here soon. Hopefully. Here we go. Now we're getting to the bottom. Get a pillow. Yes, ominous. I should have got a pillow for it. That's right. That's right. I should have. The son of a biscuit eater. That's right, Tank S. Daisy SK. I said stand hand. He said he said hand. Shut up, Dillweight. Do you sing the new Gold Bar Pit to bed? Oh, yes, I do. I give it a little lullaby. Yes, indeed, that's right. A 500 gram next time. Oh, I would love to be able to do that. Hey, I would like to get a 10-ounce gold bar. You know, somebody showed me up and emailed me a picture of their 10-ounce gold bar that they got. I'd love to be able to get one of those, but far off from that. All right, here we go. Let's see here. We have got DK says here. Let's get to this. This is one of the ones where he's a relatively new stacker. Absolutely love your YouTube channel and your live show when I can make it. You're fighting a great fight, and as a new stacker, I'm learning so much from you and your dedicated audience. Thank you. I have a question. I've heard two separate stacking guidelines. One, stack 500 ounces of silver per 1 ounce of gold. Currently, I've met this specific ratio. This ratio is not too hard for me to achieve and maintain. Two, however, I have not been able to reach a second stacking guideline, which is stack 60% gold and 40% silver. Gold is expensive for me. Your thoughts or prediction on which to stack more gold than silver? Should I stop stacking silver for a time, instead stack gold and closer to this second guideline? Could really use your wisdom on this matter as I'm attempting to get a good portion of my retirement investments from fiat and converting to physical precious metals. DK, good question. Here's the answer. As you get to stack more silver, you're going to find that you have enough, and part of that is going to be where you're going to put it. There's a problem with storage with silver, and at a certain amount of time. And if you do at the ratio that you're doing now, 500 to 1, which is your gold to silver stack ratio now, it is a good idea to mature into the 60% gold and 40% silver. So right now, it's heavily weighted to the other side. But then you'll get to a point where you'll do 40-60, 40% gold, 60% silver. Then you go 50-50. And for me, I have moved to probably 70-30 or 80-20 now. 80% gold, 20% silver. So it's you're going to find that you're going to see that gold is a considerably more stable store of value, and so it's not as prone to price fluctuations that silver is. And so I think you're doing a good thing by asking these questions and analyzing your stack and see where things are. But you're going to have to figure that out partially on your own as to when you should start to make that shift and transition. The gold to silver ratio that's tracked in the markets is one way to do that, and you can kind of guess and garner, but the average now for the gold to silver ratio has increased from where it was in the past. So, and that is simply a guideline, because you're not going to really get that when you go to sell your precious metals or trade them, which is kind of what you would be doing because of premiums. The premiums that you are on them when you go to buy them, and the premiums that you would suffer when you go to sell them. So I hope that helped answer the question. All right. Let's see here. Oh, wow. NorCal Public Watch. Good job messing with the scammers. 143 Druid. Gold is for the old. Silver is for the running the gold and silver ratio until you are old. Yes. That is one way to do it. When you're young, you can kind of get that, and that's what I did. When I was younger, I stacked a lot more silver for sure. Yes, indeed. John Bannon is here. Good to see you. Before I go, Sal, I can't do that. Silver only for me now. John Bannon, I beg to differ. I think you can get some gold. In fact, I put a challenge out earlier about getting even an ounce of gold for those on a limited budget. Yes, it can be done. Believe it or not, it takes some hard. Because I did it when I made a whole lot less money than I did now. I still found a way to get a 1 ounce of gold. So hang in there. Still buy silver, but I think you can get it, John. It just takes some work, but hang in there. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Less than 20 ounces. I can't see myself getting anytime soon. Well, that's good that you've got 20 ounces. That's great, John. That's really good. All right. And I think Monique has it there. I think once you feel like you have enough silver, it's good. It does take discipline to really save for that gold. But John, you're doing good. If you got 20 ounces or 18 ounces, that's good. That's good. And that means you've done it before. And I think you can do it again. This is very unusual for me to get 100 grams of gold. I mean, it's tough, but it took even more discipline to make this thing happen. But yeah, let's see here. But anyways, but good job on that. That's great. All right, Lena Grote. Lena says, Sal, I'm a big fan of your channel. Now, hold on a second. Let me get this here because this is an important comment. I'm a big fan of your channel, and I watch every new video that comes out with my daughters. Well, I am so thankful, Lena. That is wonderful, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch with your daughters. I tell them to pay attention, and they love watching the precious metals displayed. One of my daughters tells me your voice reminds her of a character from SpongeBob. You know what, Lena? I love SpongeBob SquarePants, and it's probably Mr. Krabs. Ahoy there, oh, me boy. I can't do a Krabs impression, but anyways. But hold that thought. We have a scammer call, Lena. Hello? Hello? It's an auto dialer, so likely it's... Hello? There it is. Hello?
Hi, my name is Jason. I'm calling from Student Loan Forgiveness Center. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. So actually the purpose of the call is to inform you that your federal student loans are now eligible to get up to 70 to 80% of loan forgiveness directly by the government, okay?
Can you speak up? Can you put the microphone closer to you? Can you put the headset closer to your mouth?
Okay.
Almost like you're eating it so I can hear you.
Okay, I'm saying my name is Jason. I'm calling you from Student Loan Forgiveness Center. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir.
Good.
The purpose of the call is to inform you about the Student Loan Forgiveness Program offered by the Department of Education, wherein 70 to 80% of your student loan balance will be forgiven through the Department of Education. All right?
Okay.
So,
okay. That's fine.
Have you recently received any email or any kind of notification about this thing?
No, I've never received any notification about it at all.
Sure. So what I'm going to do here, I'll just simply go ahead and send you an email that will be containing the proper information of the student loan forgiveness which you have been qualified for, okay?
Okay, it's
And you tell me which email you have.
It's ty47 at AOL.com. ty47 at AOL.com.
It's Steve in Tango, Y in Yankee, number 478 AOL.com.
That's correct, yes. How much will this pay off my loan? How much will this pay off? Will it forgive all of my loans, my student loans?
I have to pull up your loan first.
Okay.
But the reason being the email you have provided to me that is not registered with the student loans, I cannot pull up your account.
Are you sure it's not? It should be.
Registered with the student loans?
ty47 at AOL.com should be registered with the Student Loan Association. And by the way, I've never actually asked for forgiveness for my student loans yet. I've never apologized to anybody that's loaned me any money before. Do you want me to apologize first so that you can forgive me?
No.
You don't want me to do that? You don't want me to apologize? No. So if you're going to forgive my student loan, how can you do that if I don't apologize, you son of a motherless goat? Let me see if I can call that number back.
This is Amir with Clear Voice Estates. I'm sorry we missed your call.
Ah, that is a spoof number. That's an actual individual. All right, very good. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's get back to it. So, Lena, I apologize. We like to have fun on these live streams, Lena, and me reading your comment was interrupted by a scammer because we like to mess with the scammers. So, anyways, we're curious to know what character from SpongeBob is it Mr. Krabs, and can you please give her a shout out on your next video, please? Her name is Genesis. Well, Genesis, hello and thank you. I hope you will hear this response, and I want to thank you, Genesis, for listening. And I hope maybe your mom will get you maybe a little ounce of silver or something like that, or and it'd be fun. And yes, indeed. So very, very good. I think she got a channel too, so I'll have to check out. It looks like maybe she's from Spain or maybe from I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's from a Spanish-speaking country. So yes, Lena. So thank you to Genesis, and thank you, Lena, for watching. All right, that's very nice of you. Very cool. All right, next comment from Jade. Let's get to this about the platinum coin. This is pretty interesting stuff here. And, cover band tomorrow night. Led Zeppelin cover band. Nice. I would love to go hang out with you, T-Girl, at that show. Quick video over the weekend if I can go see him. That's awesome. Good night, T-Girl. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy and be safe out there, T-Girl. That's awesome. All right. Let's get to this here. Hold on a second here. All right. Platinum coins, including the $1 trillion platinum coins authorized by the United States Treasury, are legal tender, and the Federal Reserve must accept them for all debts, public and private, as it also accepts Federal Reserve notes as cash. Alternately, a single $100 trillion platinum coin could be minted and used to pay off the entire national debt of $31.7 trillion plus a surplus credit of $68.3 trillion as a bonus. That's right. Well, very good. Yes, that's right. If it's monetized by the Treasury, who puts a denomination on it, I guess they have to accept it, right? So it sounds like that the treasurer, Janet Yellen, was wrong about that. Good point. Hello, Mark B. Good to see you. Let's see here. Cooking dinner. Good to see you. Thank you, Silver Patriot. John Bannon, I mean, you've got 18 ounces of gold. It's going to be a little bit riskier to get platinum, but if you don't own any platinum, may not be a bad idea. I'm bullish on it personally, but I don't know, man. That's something you'd have to decide. It's a little riskier to buy platinum, I will say. Honestly, that's if you don't have any. I would consider maybe buying some, but I don't know. 18 ounces is pretty good, though. But anyways, all right. The intro music is really annoying, especially when you listen at early mornings going to work. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, I don't know. I would think it would wake you up on the way to work, but I'm sorry you don't like the music, because some people don't like it. But I think if I was to put a country tune in there or some slow jam or something like that, other people would complain about that. So you can't please everybody. Yeah, Janet Yellen is never wrong. That's right, exactly, Rocky Superstar. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, very good. And Welch Coast Services saw Led Zeppelin in the 90s in Chicago. John, of course. Quite the trip, pun intended. There you go. All right. Global Warmer, some algorithmic thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hanging loose. Appreciate that from Global Warmer. And GIB, you want to buy in a dip? Just wait till Sal buys. It'll dip soon afterwards. That's right, GB. Exactly right. And it happened. The dip occurred. Rondo Otteson, I believe it may have something to do with the unbelievable jobs report. Never trust a fraud. Yep. And I said just exactly that in the video. If you watch the video, it's exactly what happened. No IQ says, it's not hard for me to keep track of what I paid because I don't. I just keep track of what I have for my wife if anything should happen to me. There you go. And that's it. I'm bad about that too, No IQ. I don't keep track of what I have or what I paid for things either. And probably something I wish I would have changed just for the curiosity of it. But anyways, get the lead out. There you go, Lidford. Exactly right. All right. 0H says here, why does Texas even have this much trouble? FFs were a red effing state. I live in Hurst, which is in DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth. My neighbors ain't effing blue. Well, Zero, sadly, Texas is turning purple. I hate to say it, but it is getting closer and closer, these elections are in Texas. So, yes, indeed. All right, folks. Very good. All right. Joshua Kelleher is a new stacker and somewhat new subscriber. Just bought an ounce of platinum for the first time when it dropped yesterday. Working on buying more gold before stacking any more platinum there. There you go. There you go, Joshua. Nice. Congratulations. That is cool. And welcome. Glad you're here. Appreciate it. Silver Drill Pickle. It took a hit, true enough, but the trend still looks positive to me. Yes, indeed. I think so, too. I think it's positive. Go for it says, this is going to happen. And when it gets high, there's going to be profit taking just like the market. Yep, exactly. It will be profit taking. Plunge, come on, Sal. It was a small dip. It was a pretty big, over 2% is anything over 2%, I think is a pretty big deal. It's a small dip by the time the afternoon came, but it did plunge because that's what this happened is it rebound. Let's see, I found it very interesting. So 2% is a plunge, in my view. Yes, indeed. 2% or more, and that's exactly what happened earlier today. Buy smaller, but buy. That's right. There you go. Let's explore, says Fred Farkle. And folks, this is where I'm going to have to say good night. We have come to the end of this live stream, but you guys are wonderful, and I appreciate you all being here this evening. Now, I'm going to be back on Sunday night for our regular Sunday night market watch. And I appreciate all of you guys being here. And thanks for watching the videos and for all of your engagement here and on this channel and with the community. And so we will see you on Sunday. But, of course, I'll be posting videos in between as I always do. So I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to all of you guys for taking the time to be here tonight. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night.